That scared me for a moment. ATFers. ATFers, you are wonderful tonight. Dang, I'm getting copyright claimed in the first 5 seconds. What's that on? Thank you for being here. I feel like I've been able to talk at you a little bit more lately. See, I don't even know if you realize what decides this. When I when I make a live stream public right away, right from the beginning, then there's kind of no like ATF or buffer. You know, we don't get those quiet moments to kind of just talk at each other for a little bit. Because it's just live and everyone's just showing up. And I know there's always ATFers. See, here's the difference. There's always going to be hopefully, ATFers after the fact, like no matter what. That's just somebody that came in later, right? Because they had to work or whatever. Typically, when I specify ATFers, I'm talking to the people. I mean, see, I don't want to disrespect, though, because I don't want to anybody that comes after the fact is an ATFer, and that's cool. Because, again, you weren't even here for the party in real time. You don't even got the adrenaline and everything going and all the live conversation, but you're still here. That's crazy. I appreciate that. But a lot of the time when I'm referencing an ATFer, and this is what it started off as, I was referencing that little in-between part. Not like that. I was referencing that little in-between part of, man, that could get me in trouble if I don't elaborate. I was referencing that little, but not so little. It's not the fact that it's little that I'm into. That little in between part, before it actually goes live and public. It was kind of like a little secret that we had. You know, that's probably not a good combination, talking about that little in between spot and keeping secrets. That's not good. That's how one of my teachers got in trouble when I was in 5th grade. Let's move on. I believe this is all correct, but I'm glad that you're here. That we had. You know, I need people like you in my life. I need people like you in my stream. I need people like you in my algorithm. You are multifaceted, you know. I just want you to know that. So I think we're ready to make it live. Thank you for being here. I hope you're having a fantastical day. And I hope it's about to get better, you know, with this tomfoolery, with these shenanigans, you know. That's the goal. Let's do 50. I'm trying to think about something right here. How about this? Does that work? I don't care. I think it's too late. Is it too late? How do you do this? Oh, okay. They don't give you very many options, do they? I'm trying something today. Somebody told me that I should do this. We got like 20 minutes. I'm trying to raise $25,000. I feel like we could do it. I don't feel like that's asking a lot. A lot of people like to put goals in their chat. I don't, because I think it's disgusting and grifter-like. But that's what streaming is, right? Anyway, I regret it already. But here's the thing. Even when I don't do stuff like that, I regret everything in my life anyway. What's up, Caimon El Tronado, Adam? What the heck? How the heck did you see that, Caimon? What the heck, bro? I wasn't even public when I said that. Was I public the whole time and I thought I wasn't? No way, I just made it public. How did you see that? Bro, for both of our sakes, I hope that you didn't hack my camera. How did you hear me say that? I wasn't even live yet. Dang, you're getting Chick-fil-A. You know what? I've been a big hater of Chick-fil-A for a lot of years, you know? Especially because of those stupid waffle fries, man. Like, if I go to Carl's Jr., I don't mind getting the crisp cut fries. They're pretty good. But I don't want to be forced to, just like Jack in the Box. If I go to Jack in the Box, sometimes I'll get the curly fries. You know, I'll feel a little bit frisky. But I don't want to be forced. I don't want to be forced to get the crisp cut fries. I don't want to be forced to get the curly fries. You know, I love the what is it? The Ring of Tower or whatever. I Red Robin with the onion rings. I love it. But if they force me, if they're like, hey, you have to eat your sauteed shroom burger with the onion rings. That's it. We got no fries. I'm angry. So it's like when you go to Chick-fil-A, they force you to have those stupid waffle shape, whatever. I hate it. To me, that's like a side quest. Hey, give me some fries, and I'll also get the waffle cut, whatever. But not don't force me, bro. But there's been a couple times in recent months where I've kind of had to, like, you know, I wasn't going to be the bad guy. People wanted to get it. I'm like, whatever. And you know what? I could salvage it when I just bathe it and just dip it deep into that Chick-fil-A sauce. I could live with it, bro. I could get away with it. Or it could get away with me eating it, even though it's not my preference. But heck yeah, bro. Not pocket watching. Heck yeah, dude. You can see me? You can see me? I like it. Just stopping by. Got 3 more hours for report card pickup. Blessings. Dang, bro. Do your thing. Be a good functioning member of society out there, man. I love it. Octopus got some friends in here always. Adam from South Africa. Legendary Gnome. A legend in the chat. Perro, you should be on House of Fear. What the heck is House of Fear? House of... I feel like what's House of Pain? I feel like I've heard House of Pain. Let me see. House of Pain. What is that? No, that's a bad... I feel like it was a show on TV, wasn't it? House of Pain. Did they spell it different? Oh, that was a Tyler Perry thing. House of Fear? Fear Factor? What the heck? You want me to be on Fear Factor? Hey, what? What the heck? They got the dude, they got Johnny Knoxville doing it? Hey, that actually makes all the sense, bro. That makes too much sense. I bet Joe Rogan's like, what the? I would never want to be on that, bro. Got off work, so no lurking. Heck yeah. We're really out here. Heck yeah, bro.
You guys ready to start this show?
We're ready, dude. Come on, look at you. Come on the train and ride it. Thank you, come on. Thank you for leading the being the conductor. I've always been here as far. Oh, bro. Tower of Power. I like that, bro. Chick-fil-A fries are just a harbinger for the heck. Yup, that's what I'm talking about. I just turned it to French fry soup, or whatever you call it, crisp cut fry. I don't know, waffle fry soup. That's what it is. That's Santa Fe sauce, Lord Racer. Hey, do they sell it? Do you have some like in your fridge, Lord Racer? Their grilled items and spicy buffalo sauce a good way. Yeah, I remember one time I went there and I was just, man, I felt like I actually got a grilled chicken sandwich and it was good, dude. Oh, they're the ones that sing jump, jump, jump. Triple Western meal. Ooh, but did you put the Santa Fe sauce? South Africa. GM not wearing a hoodie, but he used to run in sauna suit. Bro, look it. I say it a lot. I do not like to feel hot. Like I'm always beefing with Marilena over the air conditioner, over the heater. Like it's a problem, bro. It's a thing. You know how like some relationships, they have to deal with the dude like, liking like thirst trap, Instagram posts and stuff like. With us, it's the thermostat. And when I'm just sitting there, if I'm watching, I don't shoot, man. When do I even watch TV? The only time I get to watch stuff is like when I sit down with my headphones on and I have a quick meal. But if I'm sitting there, if I'm doing this, if I'm whatever, I don't want to feel hot and like I'm perspiring. It's disgusting, man. But when I work out, then I want my body to cry me a river, Then I want to perspire. Then I want to let it all flow, But yeah, I don't want to feel hot when I'm just sitting around, bro. So I was like, you know what? I had to retire the jersey. I have it up here. I have it up here behind me. I swapped with my set real quick. So I got it back there behind me. Angel Padilla, heck yeah, bro. I got you, GM. Gotta go. Much love. Heck yeah. Look at this guy doing what he can, showing up when he can. I love it, man. Hole and dance sock. Santa Fe sauce on the side in a cup. I have ranch from Carl's Jr. in the fridge. Dang. You're a sauce king, bro. You're a sauce maxer. Joe Rogan is a shill idiot. Zero respect for martial arts. I'm not disagreeing with you, but what did he say that makes you think that? Because he always acts like a true, absolute lover of the martial arts. You know what? Like, I think I always ask people to elaborate, though. Because, like, for example, who was I watching the other day? I was watching some kind of show or podcast. And everyone in the comments was like, shield, this dude's a shield, these people are shields. I can't even remember what it was. But I remember sitting there and I was like, but why? Why though? I feel like, and I'm not coming after you. I just feel like that's a thing that a lot of people do say though. And it's like, but why? What are you basing that off of? It's almost like when people just throw around the word casual. When people say shield, it's like, expound. What do you mean? What did he do? What did he say? And again, you might be right. It always makes me super curious. I pay the bill. She could just deal with it. That's what's up, bro. The only problem is, I don't always make enough money on a consistent monthly basis to be able to move like that. You know what I'm saying? Iconoclast, what's up? You need a third angle camera. So here's the thing. I have the beanie cam. I actually have some ideas for that I don't want to disclose yet. I want it to be a surprise. I actually do have and that's the reason why the community pitched in and got me this camera right here that I have right now. I actually do have another camera that kind of stopped. I don't know if I would say stopped working. It started glitching super hard because it's kind of a finicky camera that has like Wi-Fi connectivity and all that, and it started giving me problems. But I do want to try to revive it and figure it out. and that would be amazing. 91 here today. Yeah, bro, where I'm at, it's 89 degrees right now. So we're getting there, bro. We're climbing. It looks like we're gonna get to 93 today. Wow, we really might be related, GM. I will flip out if I feel hot. I always need a fan on. My husband looks like an old granny. Honestly, heck yeah, dude. I get so upset with Marilena. I'm like, dude. And we always have the thing. I'm like, hey, because she'll be like, well, then put some, because listen, here's something that I have to struggle with, honestly. I don't like to wear shorts. You will like never catch me wearing shorts. I don't like to feel exposed, you know. If it's up to me, every day I'm wearing pants, you know, all the way down to my chanclas. I'm wearing like long sleeve shirts. I like to wear like Pendleton type stuff. I like to wear like buttons. I like to have, you know, so I like to be covered up. I don't like showing skin, you know, and she'll be like, put some shorts on. And within the own confines of my own pad, I don't feel comfortable like that. I don't like to wear shorts and exposing stuff like that. She'll be like, put some shorts on, put on a wife pleaser. And honestly, when she says that, I have suspicions about what she really means, but I'm not going to get into that right now. But she'll say like, put on a wife pleaser, put on some shorts, take your socks off. First of all, that's a test when she does that. Now she's pushing me because she knows I'm not going to take off my socks. Marilena has never even, I could have 18 toes for all she knows. She's never seen my feet. You know, I don't take my socks off for anybody. I remember when I was a little kid, I almost got my parents in trouble. The doctor was going to report my parents to the authorities because he thought that they were abusing me and like hitting me on the feet and giving me bruises on my feet. Like, have you ever heard people joke around like in a movie or on a TV show or something like that? Like, oh, hit him in this area because it doesn't bruise right there or whatever, you know, whatever the different areas are. I think the doctor thought that that's what was going on with my feet. Because I was like, no, like I wouldn't let him take my socks off. Now that I think of it, we probably should have reported the doctor to the authorities because what kind of a doctor even needs to look at my feet, bro? I just realized in this moment right now, like there was not a single thing that he had to check on my feet. And that was in a time before like the feet thing was even a thing. So we had no suspicions, you know, but why did that dude so eagerly want to look at my feet? And now I can't even do anything because I'm almost positive that he passed away. But anyway, my point was, like, I don't let anybody see my feet. You know, so she's always telling me, take stuff off. And I'm like, hey, put something on. Because I tell her, hypothetically, let's say I take stuff off. You know, I'll take off my pants. I'll put shorts on. I'll put a wife pleaser on. I'll take my socks off, hypothetically, because I won't do it. But then what if I'm still hot? What if I'm still hot? Should I take off the wife pleaser and my shorts? Now I'm an exhibitionist. Now I'm a nudist. Now our kids are going to school talking about how their father's walking around naked. You know, like, let's take this to the end. Let's really take this out to the full spectrum. There's only so much I could do. You know, do you want me to start, you know, should I shave my head? Should I start taking off layers of skin? You could always put more stuff on. I can't keep taking stuff off, you know, because I'm still going to be hot. So let's just get ahead of the game and realize how illogical that is. And how about I just put the AC on and you just put some layers on, you know? She'll be telling me how cold she is. She'll be telling me don't turn the fan on when she don't got no socks on. I don't even want to look at my own feet. You think I want to look at your feet? How about you put some socks on? She'll be walking around in shorts. How about you put on a full body fluffy onesie? How about you put on a poncho? How about you put on a Snuggie? It's unfair, bro. Maybe if John poked like one or two guys in the eyes, I could understand. Guys poke literally 7 guys in the eyes. I mean, yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna argue with you about him being a cheater. I mean, he's cheated in several different ways, man. He actually lost a fight because of cheating. He's technically, well, you know, we could maybe say that he shouldn't have won all those fights that he won because his golden era, and I talk about it too much, I know. John Jones's golden era where he beat all those legends was pre-USADA. I feel like I don't hear. I want to say, I'm tempted to say I don't hear anybody talk about that. I think a couple weeks ago, I finally, after years, saw a video of Daniel Comer touching on that. But I never hear anybody talk about that. Because honestly, I don't think people respect it enough. I think people are okay with saying that John Jones is the GOAT. And I think they want to be able to say that. So people don't talk about that. But that's just the case. His golden era, because he's clearly not there now. Look at his fight against Cyril Gane. Look at his fight against Thiago Santos. Look at his fight against Dominic Reyes. I'm so proud of myself that I finally remembered that dude's name without saying Dominic Cruz first. Think about he's far out of his golden era. Think about the fight with Stipe Muchacho. And even though he looked, you could say he looked good in that fight, but it's because Stipe looked bad. But clearly, when we think of John Jones and people call him the GOAT, and you think of that golden era and all the crazy legendary stuff he did, that was pre-USADA. But I think people want to cling to it because, you see how much Cyril Gane cheats. And he's getting title shot after title shot. Man, he's a title shot king. He's title shot maxing. Happy Dad Beer Geyser Shields. Yeah. It's sad to see, man. I remember back in the day when Nauk was and it's weird to say because, when you think of pranks now, it's those are annoying. Those people should just all get arrested because they all do arrestable things all the time, and they should be removed from society. But, man, Nelk had some funny videos. They were funny. They were a guilty pleasure. I would watch them quite a bit. But they are just not what they were anymore. And, yeah, they just have this weird vibe, man. The Happy Dad stuff, the podcast, they just seem like... They seem like clones now. They seem like they got Jim Carreyed. Oh, dang. You can't go to the bathroom if you don't have a big fan hitting you. If you're too hot, you can't get a movement going. That's crazy, man. I get it, though. I honestly, I feel all incapacitated when I'm too hot, Shield explanation, he doesn't mention John's bout strip to DC. Doesn't mention why he was stripped, doesn't mention fence grabs, or doesn't look. Yeah, I understand that. It is annoying because I'll play a video right now of Joe Rogan, and it is annoying for him to say the stuff he's saying. It's bro, let's dig into that. You flip words around, I'll call you the remix. Oh, dang, what did I flip around? In a bad manipulative way, or in what do you call it when people say words and numbers backwards? What's it called when people can't read good because they see words backwards or something? Donnie wears short shorts. Feels like 95 where you're at. No burqa. No, not yet. If Joe cared about the respect and beauty of martial arts, he would blast known cheaters. That's true. That is true. I like that. And I can respect that because I'll blast them. Every time someone even does a cage grab, I'm out there, ringing the siren. You rocking them billabongs. Dang, dude. Out there rocking them billabongs, listening to some Blink-182. Mexican burqa. You wear black t-shirt at the beach. When I go to the beach, I'm wearing my shoes. I'll be wearing some boots. I'll be wearing my pants. I'll be wearing a t-shirt and probably a long sleeve. People, I hate it, man. I hate it because I'm the last person that wants to bring attention to myself in public. And I know that's an attention grabber. It looks like someone that's just trying to be a contrarian and trying to be weird and trying to be awkward. And I hate it. It's so uncomfortable for me because I love the beach. But when I go to the beach, I'm going to get stares because people are like, what's he doing? Does he have a bomb on him? But I can't walk around all naked, dude. I've never understood that. How like when people are at the beach, and look, if you're getting in the water, I get it. I'm not like a complete idiot, but like there's people that'll be at the beach and they'll never like even get in the water, and they got like strings up their butt cheeks and stuff like that, and they look all naked, and it's like, wow, you would never go into Applebee's looking like that, you know? How are you so comfortable just because you're on sand now looking like that? I can't wrap my beanie around it. It's crazy to me. Exactly, Donnie. I don't want to be sexualized, man. I don't want to be sexualized. Ooh, I almost throw up. Big deal. I almost threw up. You walk funny. What does that mean? Because I got 18 toes, or what do you mean? My dentist was always rubbing my feet, too.
What the?
You could only get so naked in public before they arrest you. Bro, unless you're at some of the beaches that I've been to, bro, it's crazy, dude. I swear some of the ladies I see walking around, they forgot their chonies, bro, and they just picked up some seaweed and stuck it up their butt cheeks. It's crazy, man. Do you ever go swimming? Nah. It's too cold, man. Like, I swear, dude, I could go to the beach and just look at the water for like several days straight. Just sit in a chair, read a book, just hear the waves. I am at total peace at the beach. I love it more than anybody. But I'm totally happy if I don't even touch the water. I don't think so, Tronado. I really don't think. I think he's right. I don't think he's like ever called him out. What's up, Rashad? What's up, Juice Box? Yeah, USADA came and he still blasted the roids. Like, imagine, that's a good point right there. USADA came along and the dude was still doing it. So like people don't think he was doing it before that. Pre-USADA point is good. It's what stops me from saying Silva's the middleweight GOAT. Because, yeah, see, and look, I'm always kind of on both sides. I'm also a person that's like, you know what? Let's have no rules. Let's do fish hooking. Let's do groin shots. Let's do eye gouges. Hey, if they want to do steroids, let them. Because you know what? This is a freak show. These dudes aren't like scientists and teachers and diplomats. They're cavemen. They're fighting. They're barbarians, right? And we love it and we encourage it. But if there's a rule not to do steroids and you violate it, well, then you're a cheater now and it doesn't count and you're not the GOAT because you cheated. It's just like if you're a sprinter and you have like a finger over the line, whatever it is. Like if you're not supposed to do it, don't do it. That's all there is to it. Khabib cheating evidence? No, none whatsoever.
What is it like knowing your family and your friends don't love you?
I see John haters bring that up every comment section. What, the USADA thing? Like Gordon Ryan, he's not on steroids, but Jiu-Jitsu is a different world. Jeez. Yeah, that guy's weird. Any evidence like John's film evidence? Anything on Khabib? Islam used an IV. Islam was violently slapped and KO'd once. He would need. Yeah, Makachev's probably shooting up right now, but Khabib never. Yeah, Makachev has a totally inflated resume. He's not even close to Khabib. My dog is like if Dominic Reyes body type more. Do you have like a pit bull or like a weenie dog or or what is the other one that has like the super short legs? Is it a hound? I had to we dog sat somebody's hound dog years ago. Dude, I felt bad for it, man. It's like every time the little dude was walking around, his whole undercarriage was just dragging across the whole floor, you know? Which is how I feel when I walk around. But that's because I'm both cursed and blessed, you know what I'm saying? But I do have a fantastic center of gravity. Do you like to use the sauna? GM, I love the sauna. I'm not good with the cold. I have only ever been in a sauna one time ever in my life, and dude, I want one in my house. I loved it. I went with the homie, right? I had never been in one ever, and I didn't know what to expect. You know, you see him on TV, it looks kind of like you're just hanging out, sitting around. It's probably going to be sweaty, you know. I walked in there, and I almost immediately turned around and tried to walk back out. I felt like I was going to start hyperventilating, and I thought I was going to die. Now, I don't know, because there was like a bunch of old dudes in there and stuff, and it was kind of like their place. I'd never been there. I wasn't going to impose or anything. I don't know if there's something like in a gym sauna where you could control the temperature and maybe this was hotter than it was supposed to be. Or that's just how it is. I thought I was going to die. It was like what I imagine it feels like when you turn the microwave on. I thought I was dead. And I remember as I was turned around and was taking steps toward the door, I was like, I don't think I'm going to make it all the way out. And I only took half a step in. And I remember the dude being like, what? And I was like, I'm going to do it. And he was like, no, you got to get past it. You got to get past that part. And I was like, you mean like past like a mortal earth? Like past a mortal life, like into eternity? What do you mean? Because I think I'm on the brink of death. And I feel that I've made things right with my Lord and Savior. I feel like I'm okay, but you know, I wasn't planning on dying today. You know, I'm supposed to do something this evening. And he's like, no, you're cool. And then I started to kind of set in, and I loved it, man. I loved it. But it was scary. Dyslexia, that's what it is. So you were talking about like a dialysis. I just saw something come through right here. Oh, snap. Somebody just blessed the PayPal. See, even my t-shirt, even the shirt is sweating right now, dude. I want to say thank you very much to bro, I don't know if I'm supposed to call out your whole name right here. I don't want to dox you. I don't want to dox you, bro. I'm going to call out your initials. CC. I want to say a big fat thank you to CC for dropping 50 big ones. 50 big ones in the PayPal, that instantaneous donation. Thank you, dude. Dyslexic is when you read numbers backwards. I received my Mexican. Oh, thank you. So he's just moving on now. I thought he was going to like talk about this. I thought he was going to be like, bro, I'm dyslexic. I feel disrespected. Dyslexic is when you read numbers backwards. Okay. I received my Mexican. Well, thank you for addressing that. Because I can't believe that the word evaded me. I received my Mexican martial arts beanie. Heck yeah, dude. I was waiting to make a beanie. People were asking me to make a beanie for years. And I just didn't do it. I was against it. Because I was like, bro, I don't even have one. I don't even have the logo on a beanie. How am I going to be trying to peddle a beanie with the logo when I don't even do that? Like, I just felt wrong about it. I received my Mexican martial arts beanie a couple days ago, just in time for the second largest snowstorm in Green Bay, Wisconsin history. We made history, bro. We just made history together. We ended up with over 26 inches of snow. 26 inches. Bro, you could probably dunk now. You got a basketball court? If you just add 26 to whatever your current vertical is, my beanie went immediately to that because I was just watching some videos of a vertical. You know what? I want to start training specifically again so I could dunk again because I used to dunk. And like I'm not even joking. It's heartbreaking to me to be able to have done something like that at one point in your life, and then you can't. And like you feel like you're a superhero, you know, and then you can't do it, and it's depressing. I want to get back to that point. I should probably visit Wisconsin. Thank you, bro. Thank you, CC. That's a generous donation. Thank you, bro. Thank you very much. And you know, you remind me. You remind me. You remind me that I made some new merch. This is how you remind me that I made some new merch. It's not like you to not get some. I got the link in the description. Look, that was the beanie that the dude's rocking in Wisconsin. 26 inches of snow, but he's keeping his dome really warm. You got to scope out the merch. It's down below in the description. Thank you very much, CC. And I'm glad that you like it. That makes me very relieved. Because I don't even have one myself, bro. So it's good to hear that it's good stuff. Yeah, a lot of people don't get caught, man. Neil Armstrong, Lesnar. Shoot, man. They canceled Cesar Chavez. What does that mean? Hey, all my love and affection to Saginaw, Miami. Good to see you here. Always a blessing to have you grace us. I love it. Orange County, I could walk around half naked into restaurants. Dang, I feel like in places like that, it'd be like, hey, if you got shoes and you got a shirt, we ain't going to serve you. Hey, I'm glad you caught me too, bro. Always happy to see you, Coffee Potamus. I'd go to Applebee's in just my shorts. That place is whack. Yeah, that's the place I went to a while back, and I saw the girl with the Alf ears, and I was freaked out, man. I thought it was a prosthetic at first, but I think she literally got cut and shaped her ears into, like, legitimate Alf ears. I think that's a new trend. There was a shooting at Santa Monica Pier last weekend. What the heck? Is that how they got Cesar Chavez? Didn't he hide under the cage like the Undertaker? Like Doink, bro. The MVP card is better than the White House card. Yeah, I said it. I agree, bro. I agree. You know what I think is very weird? Look, here, I'm going to get to my point right now. She's a healer. A cattle dog mix with Australian Shepherd, short legs, and all torso. Yup, I know that life, bro. Dang, I never heard of a dog being called a healer. Does that mean like she's like super good at actually like heal, like at healing and listening? That was like the one thing I couldn't get my dog to do, man. Heck yeah, I got the best balance, bro. Shoot. She said you're acting like your dad again. Hey, thanks for watching the videos, bro. I have to get the MMA tank top to put actually. Heck yeah, bro. Thank you. Tank to puts. Bro, somebody just ordered some merch, dude.
Flow goes deep like the ocean. It burns so hard, grab the lotion. I might hit the 3-wheel motion, cause I'm sipping on this green tea potion.
Amazing.
Somebody just got some merch right now, and I want to say thank you. And look, maybe everybody can't get merch right now at this very moment.
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, and maybe not the next month,
Pero like when it does make sense, you know, and for this individual, I want to say thank you, man. I don't know. See, look, I don't see your name in the chat right now, so I don't want to expose you and say your government name, you know. But I just want to let you know that I see that you just ordered some merch. And bro, merch is like a game changer for me right now, man. Things are hard out here and I'm terrified. And supporting like this is huge. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Fort Knobberdale. Love to the community from way up north, GM, forever. Heck yeah, bro. Up north, like North Califas or like north, like in the United States. Either way, it's probably cooler than it is right now over here, huh? Probably got some nice breezy weather over there. Thank you, Fort Knobberdale. Thank you, man. Thank you for keeping this thing going. Thank you for supporting the Mexican Martial Arts Telethon. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Fort Knobberdale. I'm going to be honest. I don't feel like I've seen your name in here a lot. So it always feels good to see people in here, first timers, maybe people that are usually lurking, say something. Thank you, bro. Bro, buckle up, Teddy. I swear, dude. I used to dunk when I was in high school. Maybe a little before. I think I was dunking in like 8th grade. Bro, I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you. Hey, first of all, never disrespect. First of all, who are you talking to right now? Are you talking to Luke Thomas? Are you talking to Ariel Hawini, or are you talking to the Grandmaster? I mean, really, bro? We're going to doubt at this point, a decade in? Yes, I used to dunk. I remember when I played in basketball and we would go play other teams. Bro, I'm not even joking, dude. I'm not even joking. So I grew up in this little town that was like nothing but Mexicans, bro. You would think that some kind of conqueror went around all the different parts of the world and gathered all the little Mexicans, or at least Chicanos, and put them all in one town. That's where I grew up, right? And when we would go play other schools, full of black kids. All black kids, dude. I'm telling you. I would get up there. I believe I can dunk. I would get up there and, bro, the kids, the black dudes after, they would come, they'd be like, bro, you got hops, dude. I remember that was the thing to say back in the day. Bro, you got hops. You got mad hops. And they were all cute, you know, with their little layups and stuff like that. And I was dunking, bro. I was dunking. It was cool, bro. It was cool. And they gave me a pass. I didn't use it. But they gave me a pass. I'll leave it at that. I've never measured it, El Tronado. My vertical leap. I've never measured my vertical leap. Leon, people are coming through and supporting with some merch. Someone told me that he got a beanie and that it saved him. It literally saved his life. Saved his life out there. In the Wisconsin, in the historic Wisconsin freezing weather, saved his life. And I just want to thank him for that testimonial. Who are your favorite dunkers? I'm old school, man. I got that sentimental nature for Vince Carter, you know? Vince Carter, you know what? Different people started becoming my favorites, like Kobe, Shaq. You know, it wasn't really my style because I wasn't like a big man, you know, but for a long time, Shaq was my favorite player. Allen Iverson, Tracy McGrady, but I have to admit it, the dude that made me fall in love with basketball, the dude that mesmerized me and made me decide I'm going to be a basketball player was Vince Carter. I watched the Olympics when he jumped over that dude's head. And then when I was seeing him in the dunk contest, that's it, bro. That was it. Vinsanity. Hey, but you know who else is really good? Like stupid, crazy good? Tronado, that white dude that's not even, it's messed up. He's not even like a real NBA player, but they brought him up just to put him in the dunk contest, and then they like put him right back down. That dude's crazy. And I like to watch, like I could watch dunk videos for hours, dude. I like to watch a lot of dudes, I don't even know their names. They just come on YouTube and they're not even like NBA players. I could barely afford filling up my Honda Civic GM. Hey, I feel you, bro. Same here, bro. I feel you. Yeah, that's why I'm saying, you know.
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, and maybe not the next month. Pero
You know, maybe, you know, Dead Mike, someday you become a social media influencer or you win the lottery or something and you want to pick up a wife pleaser, you know, whatever. And if not, whatever, you know. I hope things turn around for you, bro. I almost forgot, but the people reminded me that I needed to order my beanie. I don't know if that was you. I don't know if that was you then. Oh, it was you. It had to be you then. It had to be you because of the name I'm seeing. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I really appreciate it, man. Heck yeah. Thank you for supporting, dude. Don't tell anybody, bro. Coffee Potamus upgraded the membership to the 199 squad. I got Coffee Potamus with me. Hey, you know what? No disrespect. Coffee Potamus, I am drinking green tea matcha lemonade today. I know I've been rocking the black coffee lately. But I got all love and respect for you. Thank you very much for upgrading. Thank you for being here. All of a sudden, Jane Caulfield. All of a sudden. Oh, Sacramento area. Okay. That's up north. That's up north. Michael Fury.
We are
Oh,
family.
snap. I
I
got
got
Michael
all my
Fury
homies
with
with
me.
me.
Payday membership gifting. Thank you, dude.
We are family.
And Michael Fury is out there doing it.
Cause I got all my homies with me.
He's out there making the rounds,
We are family.
dealing with all these newbies, making sure people are doing what they're
I got all
supposed
my
to,
homies with me.
keeping his head
We
down,
are
putting in that work,
family.
putting in those hours.
Cause I got all
And then
my
he's just
homies
slapping
with
down
me.
over here, making sure we're able to continue
We
doing our
are
thing
family.
in our corner of the internet as well. Thank you,
'Cause I
Mike
got all my
Alfieri. Thank
homies
you,
with
bro.
me.
Heck yeah. McClung, that's his name, Mac McClung. Jessica in the chat. Oh, Jessica and Jane Caulfield showing up fashionably on time. Jane is still sick? Dang. You've been sick for too long. Are you like trying to heal like holistically? Are you not chugging on that NyQuil or what? Jay Smith, shoot. You know what? Let me ask something real quick. Jay Smith, I hope you're still here, bro. Let me try to figure out the day that's going to work out. You drink a bottle of NyQuil a day? Dang. She's like, I've been doing that since before I was sick. What's up, PM Martinez? So look, just real quick. Joe Rogan was talking to Justin Poirier on the he was trying to. Joe Rogan was doing most of the talking, and Poirier was making these caveman-like sounds through his veneers, through his grill. It was very hard. I wish, you know, much like I say about Patty Pimblett, I wish that he had brought a translator with him. You know what would be hilarious if all these years and we didn't even notice? Stipe Muchacho had veneers, but he got these really like human, normal looking ones, so you couldn't tell, and that's why he talked the way that he did. So Joe Rogan was talking to Poirier, and he's like, he don't want to be done. He's still in. He's still the greatest, which I don't even know why. I was listening to some of it the other day. But what is it, like over 2 hours long? I mean, there's only so many things of that length that you could really give your time to, you know. And look who's talking, right? And I didn't hear this part when I was watching it, but apparently he's definitely advocating for him to fight at places like the White House. He's a big fan, and he's even his plug, apparently. Based on what he said in this podcast, Joe Rogan is acting as John Jones's plug.
I know because I helped him get it. He got it over at, he's talked about it. I wouldn't have talked about it.
Oh,
He might be done. He might. Who knows?
He doesn't want to be done. I know he got stem cells on his hip. I know because I helped him get it. He got it over at, he's talked about it. I wouldn't have talked about it, but he talked about it. He got it at Wasted Well. And so he's feeling a lot better. He does have arthritis in his hip. It bothers him, but it doesn't bother him enough where he can't fight. And, you know, he's the greatest of all time, period.
It is a weird thing to hear when somebody like, it is mind-blowing. It is absolutely beanie-blowing when you hear people like Dana White, Joe Rogan say things like this. Because you would think, not only would they know better, you would think they'd have some kind of a, especially Dana White, some kind of a grudge maybe, some kind of a high level of disappointment. Marloca, primo, and chat sending you guys hugs. Watch out. Just don't breathe. Don't inhale when you give Jane Caulfield a hug. She's still sick. Thank you very much for the love and support. Marloca working and lurking. Oh, I forgot about that. I already forgot, period. What time is it over today? Question mark. Dang it. Ooh. Ceremonial grade. What the heck does that mean? I'm gonna have to look that up, man. That's some heavy duty. That's stuff that you can't cross state lines with, huh? That sounds hardcore, bro. Heck yeah. So far you're taking from your own supply. Meat Rocket, it started like 51 minutes ago. Oh, heck no. Nobody shake Jane's hand. Jay Smith, I don't know if you're still here. I completely forgot that I have to go somewhere in a little bit. And I have no idea because they didn't put an end time how long I'm going to be there. So I hope it works out for everybody. I believe, I'm like 99.9374% sure that we're going to do the movie night on Patreon on Friday. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah, Meat Rocket. It's my favorite thing right now, bro. It's my favorite thing. Let me see if I could find it real quick. Let me see if I can find it. Some kind of peace of mind. Let's see. Tumbling down. I can't stand this pain much longer. Scope, bro. This is what we're dealing with right here, dude. This is the new channel, dude. Moss and Jesse show. This is us right here doing it. Nate Diaz versus Mike Perry Stockton slaps the UFC. This is the new thing right here. Wait, what the? Uh-oh. I don't know who uploaded this. I don't know if Moss uploaded this or if somebody's trying to talk about us. Let me see what's going on right here. Uh-oh. What's this all about? Wait, why is it on silent or what's going on? What the heck, bro? It's not letting me drag the. This is annoying. I don't know how this got public. Oh my gosh. I I legitimately don't know how that became public. Oh, I think if I remember correctly from when I was talking with Moss, I think that might be something they're bouncing around in the Discord. But yeah, hey, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This channel that I'm on right here is like, it's a disappointment, bro. It's a headache. It is the bane of my existence. It is the thorn in my flesh, dude. Like Marilena, I try to be quiet, man. I try to be quiet. Marilena woke up last night and she's like, "What are you doing, bro?" And I'm just on my phone and I'm on Gemini and I'm trying to figure out like, what the heck can I do on my channel? How could I fix it? And it's just like, it just seems hopeless, man. Like the YouTube has completely 100% utterly hopelessly turned into this disgusting, like totally driven by algorithmic circumstances and SEO and gaming the system. It has nothing to do with personality. It has nothing to do with who has the best personality. And you could see that by looking at different channels and their successes. It has nothing to do with who has the best personality. It has nothing to do with who's the funniest. It has nothing to do with who makes the best content. It has nothing to do with who gets the best feedback per capita. It's about gaming the system, which is not me. I like to have a good time. I like to be an entertainer. I like to tell stories. I like to tell jokes. And I ended up in this system that doesn't reward that. It rewards approaching the thing with this kind of statistical, scientific methodology, which to me sounds boring. I just want to be fun, you know? And to me, this new channel that we're doing right here, I can't even tell you honestly. This ain't some half-hearted thing that I'm going into because, oh, what else am I going to do? Or, oh, I was kind of talked into it. Or, oh, yeah, I had an idea and I've been wanting, I don't want to give too much away. I don't want to say too much, but I think it was crazy the way it came together because in our initial conversation, it seemed like something that both of us have been wanting to do but didn't really know how to navigate or articulate exactly how that would come together. And I couldn't be more excited about this. Like in my beanie, I'm like, hey, this is a clean slate. It hasn't been tarnished by doing the wrong things over a decade and getting blocked worldwide and demonetizations and age restrictions and whatever. So let's try this with our combined 2 decades of experience and see, and it's fun. I'm already looking forward to doing the next one. So I'm saying all this to say this ain't some stupid half-hearted thing I'm doing on the side and whatever. It's no big deal. It's a side quest. As far as I'm confirmed, this might become the main thing. And that doesn't mean that I'm going to ditch this. That just means, okay, this 100% is just a party now. This is just the hangout. I have no aspirations for this to take off anymore. This is just where we come congregate and hang out. This is just our hangout server at that point. And maybe that's what takes off. But I'm saying I would truly appreciate it if you would give it a shot, if you would subscribe, if you would watch it. We're not going to inundate you and overflood and oversaturate you. We're going to do it once a week, every Monday. And I feel like it's a good time. And I feel like it's the perfect blend of personalities And I'm so happy to be doing this. So I would appreciate it if you would go show some love over there. That might be my way out the hood, you know? Marloca. Jane sending you a big kiss and extra hugs. I need a day off. Bring it on. Oh, snap. I like it. Marloca's not afraid. Marloca's out there putting her hands on all the railways when she's going up and down the stairs. Just give it to me, man. Going up and down the escalator at JCPenney, just putting hands on everything. I love it. You're either going to build up that immune system or you're going to get to stay home. Heck yeah, good buddy. Good buddy says he just ordered one of my shirts. Oh, the supposedly one. Bro, I always felt like that one didn't get enough love, man. I was so proud of that one. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Yeah, it's terrible, man. It's terrible. I've been freaked out this whole month. Like, I was on Indeed.com the other day trying to figure out what kind of job I should get. Like, you know, and I know it sounds stupid to talk about because everyone in here is like, bro, yeah, grow up, dude. We all have jobs. But it's like, which do you want me to do? Because when I had a job, people were like, just do YouTube. So, you know, I'm just trying to, So look, let me say this. Let me touch on this real quick. Heck yeah, Moises Carvalho. What's up, man? Working this time. I love it. We'll try to help pass the time a little bit. Try to help you not be so bored out of your beanie, bro. I want to say about the White House card and versus the president card. And I said this. You know what? I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. So that way you guys will go to the video and watch it. But I said something that I thought was very interesting and hilarious about the White House card versus the Netflix card and Donald Trump's take on it. So I'm not afraid to say that I'm not afraid to say that I'm more excited about the Netflix card. I'm not embarrassed to say that. I'm not afraid to say that. And here's the thing right now. The way that people are acting, this stand was a piece of doo-doo plessy from the moment I bought it. I remember I was so mad. Like the day I brought it home from Guitar Center, it was already malfunctioning on me, and it's getting worse and worse. It keeps lowering. Oh, did you see that? I just tightened it. Did you see what it did? That's crazy, bro. This is disgusting. Like, it's unsalvageable at this point, apparently. This is dumb. Anyway, so here's how it feels right now with the White House, to me. And let me know if you agree. The way that people, yeah, it's just flat out just lowering right before my eyes, even though I just tightened it to the fullest. That's despicable. People are treating the Netflix card like if it's, you know, bro, that's not even a really significant thing to say these days, huh? Because it's like all mainstream now. But just for an example, if you could kind of get what I'm saying here, I feel like people are treating the Netflix card like they would treat, like, you know, X-rated content, you know? Like something that you're supposed to hide under the mattress, you know? Something that you find in your Tío Beto's shoebox. You know, you thought that he was keeping receipts in there so that he could do taxes. And then you're like, wait a minute. My Tío Beto hasn't done taxes in 12 years. Why would he even be keeping receipts in there? So then you get curious. You get curious and you look in the shoebox and you find that XXX content. You know what I'm saying? That's how people are treating the Netflix card. But here's the thing. It's like they don't even realize what they're saying when they say that. That's a compliment. Because that's how people treated UFC 1. back in 1993. They treated it, and Joe Rogan even said it back in the old days when he would tell people what he does for a living. He would talk about how he was embarrassed, and he'd be like, bro, telling people what I did was like telling them that I did like X-rated content. People are like, what are you doing? It felt like you were slumming or something like that. It felt like you were doing something dirty. That's how it was back in the day, when it was real and raw and rough around the edges. That's how it was back in the day, when it was real and raw and rough around the edges, and it was something crazy, something exciting, and it was like animalistic and like what they called human cockfighting. That's what it was. It felt like you were watching something dirty, something that you were supposed to be ashamed of, something that you were supposed to be embarrassed of. If you want to watch something respectable, watch boxing, right? Maybe watch some kickboxing, but this, it felt like you had to take a shower, Hey, that's how they're acting about the Netflix card, right? So cool. Looks like we came full circle, because the White House card, that's the new boxing. It got whitewashed, it got homogenized, it got diluted. They got motivational speeches and water breaks and foot massages in the corner now. Whenever a fighter goes over to his corner, it's filled with ads now in the Paramount era. When you got a fighter going to his corner, his coach doesn't even got tips for him anymore. He's saying, hey, bro, it's cool. I got a promo code for BetterHelp.com. Did you bring your phone? So when people are saying the Netflix card, this and that, is ridiculous, it's embarrassing. Okay, cool. You're talking how they were talking about UFC 1. And I'm sick in the beanie. I'm twisted. I like freak shows. That's why I'm excited about that one. And I think that people, here's the thing that's very interesting to me. People are acting like they're really doing something, by standing by the presidential card. That felt weird to say that. By standing by the White House card. They feel like they're really doing something by standing up for that one. They're acting like an MMA Puritan, They feel like they're being a true mixed martial arts lover. They're not being a casual. I feel like the people that are really going hard in the paint for standing up for the White House card, even though they're having to backtrack, because nobody liked it at first. Nobody liked it. Joe Rogan didn't like it. He was trying to keep a straight face when he was talking with Dana White. Dana White didn't like it. Dana White, the body language and the tone and the face that he had on, that he was displaying during UFC 326 when he was talking about the White House card with Joe Rogan, everything about him, he had the body language and the facial language. What's his name? Dana White. He had the body language and the facial expressions like if he was sitting in front of his lady while she was scrolling through his search history on his phone. It was a sight to behold. Nobody liked it when it first came out. Dana White came out talking about the White House card like when a comedian or, whatever they are, aspiring comedian comes out on Kill Tony, and the first thing they say is, oh, man, I'm not prepared. Sorry, but this is going to be terrible. And they just preface everything with how du Plessis it is before they say it because they're trying to soften the blow. Nobody liked it, but now people are trying to backtrack. But I feel like the people that are going hard in the paint for the White House card are kind of like people that are, always the loudest about, like political type things. Like, I feel like the white knighting of the White House card it's almost like it's kind of coming across like virtue signaling to me. That's what it feels like. It feels like virtue signaling. It feels like they're on the right side of history. The same people, by the way, that were acting like it was annoying and too political to have an event at the White House, now they had to reset and be like, all right, hold up, what's our argument now? Can't root for the Netflix card, so now I got to find a way to justify rooting for this. And here's what I think is an important part of that conversation. The people that are standing up for and white knighting the White House card, they're not even standing up for what it was supposed to be. I haven't heard anybody acknowledge this. All the people that are writing for the White House card and saying, This is it. This is that Tyron Woodley versus Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Only this high-level MMA IQ type of mindset like us, the few in this crowd could understand this. This is for the Puritans. You guys are saying that this card is so, it's not even what it was supposed to be. You're getting like what, the leftovers card? You know the card that you're getting right now? You're getting the card where the waitress comes to your table and says, oh, sorry, the thing you just asked, you wanted the stuffed chicken marsala? Sorry, we don't have that today. We just ran out. Okay, could I get the chicken Alfredo with the whatever and whatever? Oh, sorry, we don't have that. Our chef accidentally just sneezed over all of it. We don't have that either. Oh, can I get this thing then? Yes, that you can get. That's your White House card. So when you're over here acting like you're doing something for standing up for it and like, this is the card, that wasn't even supposed to be the card. You're fighting for something that is not even what it was supposed to be. You're fighting for something that the people at the top didn't even want it to be. But John Jones, see, what the White House card should have been, according to them, the people pulling the strings, ultimately, in their best case scenario, John Jones would have taken their offer. And on the White House card, you would have John Jones versus Alex Pereira. But you know what you're forced to do now? You're forced to pretend that Alex Pereira versus Cyril Gane is a better, more exciting fight than John Jones versus Alex Pereira. And it makes it even easier for a lot of you because you don't like John Jones. What the heck does that have to do with fighting? You know what? I love McDonald's. I think it's pretty safe to say that I probably have eaten at several McDonald's where I probably wouldn't have got along that well with the cooks. They probably had bad attitudes. They're probably high school seniors who didn't want to be there and who didn't even tuck their shirt in. Probably didn't even wear gloves, you know? But that doesn't change the fact that I want my double quarter pounder. You don't have to like John Jones to be able to admit that that would have been a fantastically better fight than Alex Pereira against the human eye poker, the wood chipper of MMA. It was supposed to be John Jones, Alex Pereira, and it was supposed to be Ilia Tapuera, Islam Makhachev. Now, if that was the case, I would be more excited for the White House card. I'm not just going against the grain just to mix it up, just to be a contrarian, just to be like, oh, this is what everybody likes, I'm going to like this. No, it's objective. If Jones and Pereira and Makhachev and Ilia were on the White House card, I would have liked that one better. Now, I think it's unreasonable to assume that there wasn't a better matchup for Sean O'Malley as well. Now, I know, again, some Puritans, some fantasy football type UFC fans probably like it. They're excited about it. But who knows? There's probably things that we haven't heard. You know that Aljamain Sterling has been wanting to fight, and he feels like he's been getting shut out. Maybe Sterling wanted to fight Sean O'Malley. Maybe Sean O'Malley wanted Jan. I mean, no, he wouldn't have wanted Merab again. But maybe Merab wanted O'Malley. Just get one fight in real quick, work his way back up. Maybe O'Malley wanted Jan. Whatever it was. The card is not what it was supposed to be. So yes, I am more excited about the Netflix card. And again, this is something that I touched on in the Moss and Jesse show. I think what the UFC fails to realize is that we're nostalgic. We're still talking about East Normal. Like we like that stuff. We don't want to see these dudes go away, even if we've turned them into a living, breathing meme like Tony Ferguson. We still get sad when these people disappear. We like to see these old faces. And I feel like a lot of people are ashamed to admit it out loud because it makes them feel like they're casual. But we like these people. We don't want to see Nate Diaz right off into the sunset. We know that Francis Ngannou still got some rounds in him. We don't want these people to disappear just because the UFC didn't want to pay them right, or because one of them picked up Dana White by the throat in the cafeteria. What do we got going on in here? Has there been any jobs you've enjoyed that pay well? I had I had one. I think I've only ever had one job that I enjoyed that paid well, but I don't think I could talk about it on here. I feel like I've mentioned it probably in a members video. At some point. I know I've mentioned it at some point. But that was the only job I ever enjoyed that paid well. But I apologize, Connor, that I feel like I can't really mention it in mixed company. If you're a member, you might have heard me talk about it. GM, have you ever considered reaching out to MMA Guru for a collab? No. He's too famous. He's too big for me. That would be like trying to collab with Tom Cruise, you know? I could never have the gall. Thank you, good buddy. Hey, I wish, dude, I would be happy if I could just, if I could do scrapyard breakdowns every day and people would watch them and I wouldn't feel like an idiot for wasting my time. I would love to do that, man. But you know what happened? I think I confused my algorithm even further. That's what I'm talking about. It's a stupid game because YouTube sees day after day after day MMA, UFC, MMA news, UFC news, MMA highlights, UFC highlights, blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden you start doing fight breakdowns, scrapyard, hockey player versus boxer, whatever. Then the algorithm's like, what the heck, bro? So now you're not talking about UFC? And then it's like I got to start all over again. I saw something right now from, and you know what? I'm not going to feel bad about this. I refuse to feel bad about this because these channels, these clip channels, that's what they base their whole existence off of. So like if they try to come after me, bro, that's like all they do. They just clip Max. So if they try to come after me, bro, that would be annoying. I just I saw this come up from MMA World. Harsh reality of brutal UFC fighter contract revealed. I want to see what's going on with the contract. Volk and Jean Silva next. Hey, can you guys let me know if it's too loud? Before the stream started, I checked the levels to make sure I wasn't blasting you if I played some video. Let me know if it's too loud. Khalil Roundtree says he took a fake knee and that Hamza didn't really hurt him in the viral training video. Oh, come on, bro. Come on, bro. I don't really want to hear that music though. Like copyright stuff could be problematic.
Helping Hamza prepare for his fight. Yeah. I'm not. You gotta be. I'm not competing with exactly. So there are times where I want the guy that I'm helping to know if it's a good shot, and if it is, I'll like kind of fake take a knee or give that guy the instinct of where it's like, what do you do?
I mean, I guess he's trying to. Khalil Roundtree is I'm pretty sure he's he's a martial artist. What is his background? Muay Thai. I could see what he's saying, that he's trying to he's basically trying to be a good uke. He's trying to, when he's trying to do what they call be a good training partner. So he's trying to if he's working with somebody, let them know, hey, you got this. You landed this. This thing you're doing is working. He sold it. Well, you ain't gonna sell it. You ain't gonna sell it. He didn't want to get Rajah Jackson, you know? So he sold it.
You see that a guy responds like this. Are you patient or do you just rush? So the UFC was here filming, so like, yeah, we're sparring. But you can see it wasn't even a hard punch. He hit me over the top of the thing, and I took a knee, but it was a clean shot to the side. So I wanted like, we're drilling and training. But yeah, he didn't drop me. But the guy does hit hard. Not to take any credit away from Hamza.
Colby Covington explains why he thinks Hamza will easily beat Sean Strickland. Covington explains why he thinks Ilya will beat Makachev. It's up for interpretation. Some would say that he didn't win the fight at all. Ilya training for White House. I mean, any of us would look that good on a bag. You know what I'm saying? It feels like in those videos, the trainers with the pads do even more work and have even more movement. It's weird. Okay, so O'Malley is disappointed he's fighting Zahibi instead of Peter Yan.
Hell yeah, I want to fight him. And so, yeah, I mean, I thought me versus Peter would be the, you know, that's just at the White House, Sugar versus Peter, America versus Thailand. Come on now, that would have been huge. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited about the matchup. I think, like I said, I'm gonna go out there, and this is a fight for me to put on a memorable performance, and you know, that's what they want at these White House events like this. So.
I think what O'Malley wants is the opportunity to actually have a chance at beating Peter Yan, which he never did. Is there anybody here that thinks that O'Malley beat Peter Yan the first time? Because again, let me remind you, O'Malley and his coach didn't think that he beat Yan. Bro, how many people have they said that to? Ronda Rousey plays victim mentality, has a lot of internal issues. Wasn't he just hyping up Rousey the other day, like standing up for her?
Look, I think her real intentions are kind of a pity party thing, and I think she does that a lot. She kind of wants, she plays that victim mentality a lot, and I think that's sort of a character flaw, so to speak, of hers. I mean, I think that she has a lot of internal issues, you know, that kind of come out in the public a lot, and I think that's really like what's going on. You know, she's not necessarily saying all this.
I feel like he's on TRT. His head has definitely grown closer and closer to Joe Rogan heights and widths.
Trying to change the sport, or trying to help the future of MMA and everything. But you know, she wants the attention, right? And she wants to say something that gets people's emotions going about her, right? She wants to feel loud.
Well, I mean, Matthew Brown. That's what she's been trained to do. That's what WWE fighters do, and what smart UFC fighters do when they actually want to make money. They learn how to incite emotion. They learn how to play off of people's feelings, whether it's the face or the heel. They learn how to make you sit there and talk about them and what they're doing, and she's mastered it.
And recognized and things like that. But she's not wrong either. So whatever the intention is, and again, look, when she was in her prime, you know, again, when she was an Olympic athlete, I mean, she was probably making.
She is in her prime. What do we count as the prime? I would say she's in her prime right now. You know why? Because she's about to make more money than she's ever made in her life. I don't think she was in her prime when she was really busting and slumming, you know? And getting paid more than pretty much everyone else, but still not good enough. I think she's in her prime right now. I think she's in the prime of life right now, raking it in.
The gold medals get, $100,000 a year or something, right? So she's probably getting some help with training, maybe a little bit of sponsorship. She's making like a decent living. Then she comes in the UFC and she's doing pay-per-view points and she's killing it. So then when she approaches the UFC, approaches Dana White about this fight, and they're kind of interested and they kind of brush her off. I mean, I think just her emotions got the best of her, and she's like, I will.
It's not emotions getting the best of her. It's her going, now I know how to spin this and make more money than you could ever dream of, Matthew.
I mean, I think that's kind of the person that she is, right? You're either 100% with her or you're 100% against her, which is part of her competitive mentality, which is in some ways a good thing as a competitor in terms of.
I'm tired of you.
She thinks she's gifted. Here's her. Like,
Eh.
I mean, we just saw it in the Rock.
Jean Silva says he's set to sign a contract to fight Volkanovski for the title. I think there's a language barrier. I think the dudes in Brazil don't know that it's a fake bout. I'm going to knock JDM out, and then I'll be the next for a title shot. And it's possible.
Of course, I have an amazing performer here, the former champ, Leon Edwards. I will knock you out. I will knock JDM out. So,
Man, Brazilian dudes have the most disarming voices and ways of speaking when they speak in English. It's so weird.
I think I deserve it. I know who's the next for the title. Who deserves more than the title?
Urges Hamza and Sean to keep their emotions in check ahead of the fight. Hey, Eric Nixick is kind of like, he's not really right there mentally with Sean, huh? I feel like there could be kind of a gap sometimes. Remember, Eric Nixick is the one that when they cut off Sean Strickland's mic, he said something like, it's about time. It's pretty weird. I mean, it sounds like we're talking about any fight ever. So generic. Kobe Covington reveals the harsh reality of UFC contracts. It says, hey, if you die tomorrow, you're signing off. It's okay. Huh?
First thing you do after you weigh in, you sign a contract that says, hey, if you die tomorrow in the UFC octagon, your family cannot sue us. You're assuming all the risk of your life. What? Yeah, right after you weigh in, you sign this contract that says, hey, if you die tomorrow, you're signing off. It's okay. You're taking the risk with your life to step in the stage tomorrow, and if you die, nothing can happen.
That's what people don't realize. They respect enough.
I mean, Is that a surprise? What do you expect?
To step in this cage tomorrow, and if you die, nothing can happen. That's what people don't realize and respect enough.
Guys, if you enjoyed this, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. Drop a comment below, too. It really helps us out with the shadow ban we're dealing with. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. Drop a comment below, too. It really helps us.
MMA World is shadow banned. MMA World is shadow banned. That's what they're saying.
And turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. Drop a comment below, too. It really helps us.
MMA World is shadow banned. Let's see. They uploaded a video 8 hours ago that has 19,000 views. They uploaded a video 23 hours ago that has 53,000 views. 21,000, 27,000, 25,000, 21, 28. 20. Yeah. Back in the day, they used to get like 100,000 plus per video. Something has definitely been throttled within the MMA community. You know, everybody's stuff. Most people's stuff has seemed to go down. Something has been throttled. What is going on with all these channels, huh? All right, I'm going to try my best to pay attention to the chat now. What's up, ARJR? Dang. Good news is I'm getting some cabbage up. I'll be able to buy some MMA merch. Heck yeah, bro. You reminded me. You know, I almost forgot that I have merch. I almost forgot that it's the 10-year anniversary of the Mexican martial arts. And not only do we have some 10-year anniversary merch, we have some general MMA merch that you guys have been longing and waiting and hoping and wishing and praying for. So if you would like to support, you know, link in the description below. I had a gentleman come into the chat a little bit ago that said that he literally, his life was saved in the freezing, historic Wisconsin weather. The MMA beanie saved his life. So I'm glad to hear that. Well, I am very happy to hear now, after I was playing a video for like 20 minutes, that the audio was very low. Thought I was doing something good so I wouldn't blast your ears, and I ruined it. Dang. Hopefully it works, ARJR. I have to, I'm doing a lot of chauffeuring this week, bro. I gotta be in a lot of places this week. And it looks like it's gonna be Friday. I'm hoping that works for a lot of people. Friday. Yeah, Tronado, I always forget it, bro. Heck yeah, dude. Remember my hoodie story, Grandmaster? How some dude was talking papas until he saw my Mexican martial arts hoodie. Then he knew he was outclassed and ran off. I remember that, bro. That was cool, man. And then he went and bought one. He's like, I need to get one so that people will be intimidated by me. No, I'm actually going to have to dip out in like pretty soon here. I have to go be somewhere. I just got a secretive donation in the PayPal from a anonymous individual who happens to have coincidentally a fantastic immune system. Fantastic. Beyond the limits of what we would consider normal. And I want to say thank you. Thank you for that contribution. And yes, I love what we've created here. I love what it is. You can't find this anywhere else. Some people have tried. Some people have tried to search the community high and low to see if they could find it. And fortunately, they could not. Fortunately. Wow, I think my mouse is broken. There's a computer that I use right here to watch the fights and stuff. So I have a secondary monitor. And no matter how much I charge it, it will not come back to life. And I'm very sad. And what the heck, bro? I'm going to have to get like a plug-in one. That's annoying. I got told I don't look Mexican in my hoodie. I said, you don't got to be Mexican to represent, but also don't assume my culture. I've told people for the longest time that people that aren't Mexican and don't look Mexican actually kind of have an upper hand when it comes to the merch. Because people would never, or it comes to the Mexican martial arts, because people would never suspect you, you know? So you're kind of like a ninja. Hey, what do you guys know more about if we're gonna try to, like, what's the best for what do you guys think? Like, if we're trying to use social media stuff to get more visibility and traffic and stuff going, both to funnel people over here to this channel, or just to get something going on another platform, what do you guys use more? What do you like more? That, like, what could I assume that you might, even if you're like, I probably won't, what could I assume that you would lean more toward, that you'd ever get on? So that I can know if I go over there, I'm going to have some people clicking like. I'm going to have some people supporting. Dang, Instagram, huh? Okay, I kind of figured. I just thought I had to check. I had to check. Oh, we got a young person that just voted for TikTok. We got a, whatchamacallit? We got a, what's it called? The Alpha generation? Generation Alpha, what is it? There's already younger ones than the Zillennials, right? It's Alphas or something now? Dang, they're trying to make it even. We got some TikTokers in here. Dude, I think people are just playing now. I wouldn't think that many people in this community, that the percentage would be that high for TikTok. That's surprising to me. If it's true, then it's true, and that's, you know, cool. That's whatever, but I am surprised. Okay, now you guys are just playing with me. Rumble. MySpace, Christian Mingle. Dang. Well, I appreciate you being faithful and loyal right here and supportive right here, Octopus. Farmers only. Okay, how about this one? How about this one? I don't even know if I spelled it right. I think it's supposed to have two. I don't know if I spelled it right. Do you guys use Reddit? I appreciate it, Jane. Do you guys use Reddit? I have seen that a lot of things can go viral on there and get a lot of good traction. I just have no idea how to use it, man. Like, it seems like it's a smart place to be and for things to really pick. Like, I remember earlier on when the channel, and that's probably where I got one of my initial surges or two. I remember early on in the channel when I was breaking down fights, I had a couple videos go stupid on Reddit because some random people I didn't even know were posting them, my fight breakdowns. And then I got a ton of eyeballs on the channel. But it's just like, I just don't know that much about it or how to get people, like, how do you get people to actually post it? Because Reddit doesn't like you doing it yourself, for sure. I remember when I learned about it, I was like, oh, I'll go in there and post my own videos if they're going to go big like this. And then they just start deleting them because they don't want you to promote your own stuff. But if other people promote it, then it goes crazy. Thank you, ARJR. ARJR just got his merch too. Heck yeah. Reddit sounds scary and full of crazy people. Yeah, I know. It's like not quite the dark web, but it's darker than other areas for sure. Marloca, working and lurking. Thank you. Finding those little pockets of time to support like that. She flies above the rim. Thank you, Marloca. Thank you. All right, so we don't have Redditors in here. Great. Ooh, you know what I wanted to ask? I'm asking you a bunch of polls, man. My Tío Beto's in the chat. What's up, man? What's going on? My husband uses Reddit. I should ask him. Dang, if your husband makes this channel famous, that's crazy. That's crazy. Watch, he'll be like, dude, that's the channel. I shared their video years ago, some fight breakdowns. Dang. Some people like that gossip, huh? I need a both vote. I'm not going to say what I was hoping for. Well. We're just going to be 50-50, huh? We're going to hover around there. That's just going to be the feeling, huh? Max Bluestein. Are those I thought they were little ice cream cones at first, but I think they're maracas. I was so mad the other day. I went to a ice cream place and I asked the lady to give me 3 scoops. I needed 3 scoops of that birthday cake batter. 3 big old scoops. Man, she gave me what looked like maybe a scoop and a half. Maybe a scoop and a half. And I got context because I've been there before. And I even told you guys a story. I had one of my kids get it for me and they were all embarrassed because they thought it looked like too much. And this wasn't even close, man. I got ripped off. But thank you, Max Bluestein. Thank you, Max Bluestein. For you did not rip me off today. Thank you, bro. Thank you for supporting. Dang, ARJR, you didn't order them that long ago, bro. It wasn't too long ago. You already got your shirts and the zip up. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. I'm glad they didn't keep you waiting. Heartless Steve we got in the chat. Gonna be driving for a minute, but I'll be listening. Manjaro. What's Manjaro? Accessible, user-friendly, Arch-based Linux distribution designed for... Wait, I think I'm reading the wrong thing. It keeps saying that it's like info systems, like it's a software. You got a data management software? Wait, what the heck? I don't understand. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, if I'm understanding what I'm seeing, is Manjaro a medication for diabetes? I think so. Dang, really? More people like MMA gossip than actually seen fights? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You guys would rather have me sit here and talk about Makachev should have fought Ilya, but he didn't fight Ilya. And then Dana was lying about how it was supposed to be Makachev, but it was really supposed to be Makachev. I know the truth, and I don't think they should have done this. Bro, are you serious? Why do people want that? Oh. 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 Dang it, man. Shoot. The people don't know what they want. I need to start a new channel. I mean, you don't have to deliver it like that. Can somebody vote that hasn't voted that wants to fight breakdowns? Can you vote to at least tie it up? And then I'm going to close the poll because I don't want to close it with MMA gossip winning. Thank you. Thank you. I hate when people do that, man. I want to punch them in the face. Do you know people that they say something and then they're like, thank you, please and thank you. It's like, wait a minute. Why are you assuming that I'm going to do what you said? Don't say thank you like if I already done it. Maybe I'm not going to do it. Heck yeah. So it's tied. Okay, I'm getting greedy now. Can one more person vote so that Fight Breakdowns can win? I'm getting greedy. I understand. Nah, bro, breakdowns all day, every day. I think it's because you, Jane, the early crowd. Or not. Are you kidding me? Hey, some people are being dirty vatos and they went for MMA gossip and now they're making it worse. I need somebody to put Fight Breakdowns on top so I could close the poll. I got nobody in here on my side. I got you. Are you guys hate watching? I don't got any homies right here that are going to back me up. That's messed up, bro. That's why my channel's failing. It's your fault. Wow, this is dirty, man. I can't get one person to go for Fight Breakdowns. Wow. Oh, heck yeah. Boom. No! Wait. It went up, and then I clicked end, and then somebody voted again and made it tied, but then someone voted again. All right. The people have spoken. The people have spoken. When people look back on this, it's just like when they look at the record in Wikipedia. When people look back, they're not going to think of the nuance, you know? They're not going to think of the complexities of this. They're just going to see the fight breakdowns won. I don't know what to tell you. People want the fight breakdowns. ARJR, thank you.
We are family.
With me. Thank you, ARJR. Thank you. Today's gossip is just more entertaining than today's fights. But I'm talking about like street fights, bro. I'm talking about like backyard fights. I'm not talking about Sean O'Malley and Zabibi or whatever, dude. You know what I'm saying? Breakdowns have more funnies. That's what I feel like, dude. You have the early crowd. For real. I got to stop titling things like UFC and MMA. You know what I should do, which I don't think... It wouldn't take me long to build a good library of content on there. It's just like how many people would follow. I think I should start a new channel that has nothing but fight breakdowns. And I never even talk about the UFC. Nothing but... Because think about it. Aren't there more people in the world that would like to sit there and watch like a funny looking fight than people who are going to be super into UFC and UFC gossip? Think about it. Because fighting is universal. You just see two random dudes fighting in the backyard and maybe someone's doing some funny commentary. Anybody could laugh at that. Any of your uncles and your cousins could laugh at that. But not everybody's going to want to sit there hearing about Ian Gary. They're like, what the heck? Who's that? What's that to do with anything? No one's going to be wanting to see Paddy Pimblett trying to figure out what fighter it is based on their tattoo. They're going to be like, what? But if you have like two crazy dudes fighting in the backyard and you got some crazy commentary, then everyone's like, oh, I got to watch this, right? The homeless have started bum fights in my alley early this year, and it tops UFC. And it tops UFC every day of the week. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about street fight too. Sawi. I can't even believe back in the day I used to get away with doing actual street fight videos, and then YouTube was like, chale. It's Bane. It's Bane Caulfield, right? I don't even know. JCW fights. That kind of sounds like a Christian college. What's JCW? JCW. Is that Juggalo Championship Wrestling? What the? Oh my gosh.
The lunacy continues.
I wonder if they will copyright claim me. Oh, but wait, this is wrestling though, huh?
Caleb does not need to take cross.
That would be a little different. The commentary would be a little different, man. I'd really have to get my chops back for wrestling moves and stuff like that. I like the freak showness though. I remember running into, because when I was doing a lot of crazy, like I was breaking down the Russian fight organizations and stuff, that's when I came across that dude's channel, because he breaks down crazy fights too. He's funny. I think we have different styles, but he's funny. He's a funny guy. I mean, I'm very quick to say a lot of people are not funny. I think he's funny. Even Car Jitsu's topping it. ARJR, this week, Kung Fu Hustle.
Amazing.
We've waited long enough. We've waited long enough. Yeah, they're full of content, bro. It's a wild show. But I tried to break one down the other day from Romania. And a lot of these promotions that are like, you know, on TV and they have deals and stuff like that, they're super stingy with their content. I did that one fight breakdown where the dude was fighting the two ladies, and I had to edit it and upload it 4 different times. I had to chop the heck out of it. I had to flip it around. I had to change the framing on every cut. I had to give them like Mickey Mouse voices. That one was a beast to edit. And those videos aren't supposed to be like that. Those videos they're supposed to be easy to make. But because of the way I had to do it, it was just insane. Because they just kept blocking me, man. Let me ask you this. Because I know this is a good platform for going pretty big, going pretty viral, that a lot of people... It's just algorithms are different from platform to platform. And certain platforms just have this fantastic algorithm for getting people to see you that don't know you at all and have nothing to do with you. So it's good for getting discovered. And it's weird. It seems like everyone is so segregated. Because, like, look at this. Everyone say no. But then you get on Twitter and it's booming. It is absolutely booming. And people are networking and it's crazy. And people take off on there. But then on here, another platform, everyone's like, no. And then you get on TikTok, booming. People going viral. It goes crazy. Then you get on here, nah, I don't use TikTok. Same thing with Instagram. It's like everyone's so stuck and secluded on their own things. Like, what's even the point of cross-promoting that? Man. What the heck? You're the best, ARJR. You're the best, bro. Thank you, ARJR, for saying that it was good, too. Plumber's Crack Apprentice had me busting up. Thank you, bro. I was like, I think I'm getting too granular. I think it's a little bit too in the weeds, you know? I appreciate that. I just got a swing arm and a second monitor set up off a free TV I was given. Dang. Dang. Bruno's going to be able to see the videos all day instead of just hearing them.
Amazing.
That's cool, bro. I'm glad that you were blessed with that, bro. Heck yeah, it looks like you're going to make good use out of it too. Heck yeah. Oh, so you're on Twitter. All right. It's like when you go, like it's your first day of school and you're like scared or whatever when you're a little kid. Like, hey, at least my friend's in here. I know one person in here. For real legendary gnome. I have said it quite a few times that the moment I ever started integrating any kind of faith or whatever into my channel, that's when it went. I better go right now because I waited till the last second yesterday and I was late. I was late being where I was supposed to be. So I better dip out now. Look, let me tell you one more time. Let me tell you one more time. It would be very, very nice of you. It would be very cool. I would appreciate it very much. And look, I really mean this. This channel that you're watching right now that I'm on is in shambles. Okay. I can't even tell you how much it'll help for you to show love over here and maybe get this new thing going. We got 2 decades of combined experience coming together in this one venture. And this might be it, man. This might be the thing. Like, hey, I got all all the mistakes I made earlier on in my YouTube career, putting up videos that were age restricted and blocked and demonetized and all this stuff. And now I got a bad reputation with YouTube. Got the chance to start all over right here. So if you would be so kind, I would appreciate it very much if you would go over, if you would subscribe to the channel, if you would leave comments and all that stuff. You know, that might be the difference in me being able to thrive on this platform, you know. So thank you. I got a dip. I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna have issues again. I got a earful. I'm gonna try to be up earlier tomorrow. I want to have a nice big booming day tomorrow. So I hope you could join me. I'm gonna help you get through your work day. Thank you for watching Mexican. Thank you very much for doing that, Pink Cloud. Thank you for watching Mexican Martial Arts. Appreciate it.